Manchester City player there. Oh, sorry. That's Casado. Yes, Chelsea coming all out to attack, and it's a former Manchester City boy there, Cole Palmer, who was cold as ice in the attacking for Chelsea last season. Sends a cross into the box there with this very chance for Chelsea to get it. Oh no! Once again, that's going to the back of the net. Enzo Fernandez with a shot, with weak deflection over that ball, and it's out for a corner kick to Chelsea. And we've had 9 minutes of action in this game. It's still Manchester City leading 1-0. Courtesy that goal from Erling Haaland early on in this game.
But if you ask me, really, I think Chelsea is actually knocking on the door. They have been knocking on that door pretty close there, and they're so close to getting a goal right now. If they continue with this kind of pressure, we may not end the first half with this goal line.
There's a corner kick to Manchester City, to Chelsea, sorry, and quickly taken by the Chelsea players there, but that's unthreatened the Manchester City goal post. It's Cole Palmer who has lost possession, and it's there right now. Manchester City attacking there. A chance for Manchester City to hit Chelsea on the counter with this very chance for a second goal for Manchester City. And still Manchester City distribute that chance for a second goal. Doku with the ball there. Well, actually made that coup there. Robert Sanchez with an important block there for Chelsea. And still Manchester City in possession. Doku with the ball there. What will he make out of that?
And there's
a Manchester City player down injured there.
Doku actually injured De Bruyne.
They need to take that ball out and let De Bruyne have a treatment in that moment there. Yeah. Yes, the ball has been allowed to roll out. And the medical team will actually respond or check on the Manchester City player who is currently down. It's still 1-0 at 40 minutes. 5 more minutes to go in this first half. How impressed have you been with this boys?
Well, the City players have proven what they are. They are the league champions. They are on top of the league table. They won it last year. They won it the year before. They won it the year before that. They won it the year before that. And they are showing us that they actually deserve their 4 times in a row trophy. Ooh. And the kind of collision. Imagine the collision that happened between De Bruyne and Doku there. He must have used the black power against De Bruyne. Because De Bruyne couldn't get up. Doku just continued.
Also down there.
As if nothing happened. As if it happened, I think he carried an injury that he continued to run, and then when De Bruyne was down,
well, it's looking like he might not be able to continue.
Yes, I think he has a serious injury here. Okay, and it looks like the knee. You know, the knee is a pretty sensitive position for players when they're on the field.
If Savio won't be able to continue this game, one man will really be happy as to be Marco Correa. He has gone through hell in the last 41 minutes.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I got to agree with you on that.
He has gone through hell in the last 41 minutes of this game. Has. Yeah, good chance for Manchester City there, but he couldn't get that into the back of the net. It's still 1-0 in that game. And look at that goal from Erling Haaland. That is the difference. That is how you make the difference. Both teams have not really looked back against each other, but you have to utilize the chance. You have to make good use of every opportunity coming through to you.
Whether it's no chance or half chance or quarter chance, just do something. Not like what Jackson has been doing there. He was dancing. For goodness sake, who's playing the music?
We are used to that.
So who's playing the music here? It's not like Thriller. He was just dancing around and dancing, and then he gave the ball away. He passed the ball instead of taking a shot.
Again, in the CAF Champions League qualifier is not really looking good for Remo Stars, as they're currently playing 1-1 against ASF FAR of Morocco in that tie. That game is in the 58th minute, so anything can still happen in that encounter. Being played at the Remo Stadium in Ikene, Nigeria. And back to our focus match, which is the Chelsea against Manchester City. Going straight to the starting 11 is 4-2-3-1 for Maresca in his first EPL game as Chelsea manager. And in goal post is Robert Sanchez, who has regained the starting position after losing to Petrovic last season. In defense, we have Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill, and Marco Correa. In midfield, we have Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, both playing in the pivot position. And up front is Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, and Christopher Nkunku, while a Loma striker, Nicholas Jackson. For Manchester City, it's 3-2-4-1 formation for Pep Guardiola. He overtakes a lot. And the goalkeeper is Anderson. In the back three of Josko Vadoy, Ruben Diaz, and Manuel Akanji. In midfield, we have Matteo Kovacic and Rico Lewis on the pivot position. And up front is Savinho, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and Jeremy Doku. While up front is the Loma striker, the only goal scorer in this game, Erling Haaland, starting up front for Manchester City. And While we're at it, yeah, might walked in and spotting the Chelsea jersey today.
Yeah, Chelsea all the way. But expectedly, you expect Man City to have that cutting edge against Chelsea. It's just a team that is trying to come together. Enzo Maresca is just beginning to pick the pieces together. So you can see this is the best team in the land playing against Man City. So you just have to know that you will suffer, and sometimes it can come hard like this. But I think the difference is just the finishing. Haaland finished. Nicholas Jackson continued his dancing steps from last.
How long are we going to see that from Nicholas Jackson?
I don't.
I was saying something before you walked in.
Palmer has a chance.
That's a good chance.
Palmer takes a chance.
Oh, VAR will allow that. It's offside. Nicholas Jackson.
Oh no! But we have to check this in the VAR.
That is the 45th minute. Yeah, let's say VAR will be having a check on that.
Yeah, because
that won't be standing for now.
Jackson will have been dancing away to a goal.
Let's say it again. If Jackson was in the offside position, he was way in offside. Oh, let's see.
It's a narrow, but it's pretty narrow. But it was all
good shot there from Kopama.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
Wow,
really close.
Beautiful shot from Kopama.
Beautiful shot there from Kopama, but that goal won't be standing for Chelsea. There's a counter as the linesman has another option, saying that was a offside call against the Chelsea striker in that moment.
You know, we actually need Chelsea to score a clean goal, not an offside goal. And Jackson should not be prowling. Chelsea should stop prowling behind the defense. He should go ahead and take shots. VAR is going to confirm him in an offside position.
That is offside. Yeah, he's way in offside.
He's in an offside position, and sorry, we're not going to give you an offside goal from here.
Yeah, that's
come on, you guys have to deserve it.
This season again.
Yeah,
you need to win it.
From where he left off last season. I think this is a good thing for Chelsea fans. When you see Nicholas Jackson keep losing like this, and the owners can see, so that will even put more pressure on them on getting Osimhen, because you can't imagine Osimhen in this first half. Chelsea will be leading 3-1.
Worst case scenario, 1-1.
1-1. Look at all these chances. Osimhen can time his runs.
Chelsea there.
Worst case, 1-1.
Moving forward there, and that is Christopher Nkunku. And returns it back to Marco Correa. Correa comes inward into midfielder. And still Chelsea attacking right now against Manchester City. Lavia with the ball there finds his teammates and back to in play. Lavia was also out throughout for the duration of last season. But he's back Marshall in the midfield of Chelsea. Lavia sends a good pass there across the field. There finds Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto going ahead against Jeremy Doku there. Malo Gusto on the ball there comes back into midfield. It's still Chelsea attacking right now. Kopama on the ball there returns it to Levi Kowi. Kowi with the ball there finds Chelsea teammates. But talking about Chelsea in this first half, they've actually been impressive. It's just the goal that hasn't been there for Chelsea.
Yeah, not just the goal, it's about the finishing. You know, it's different for...
you might have seen something before you walked into the studio.
Yeah.
We did see Nicholas Jackson play in the preseason. He had about just a 15 or 20 minutes game during the preseason. Magui was one we saw during the preseason. Yes, we might argue that Magui is just 18 years old. But I'll have preferred that guy starting ahead of Nicholas Jackson today.
Yeah, Magui, yes, but he too was wasteful during the preseason. But when you look at the two, Nicholas Jackson has experience of the Premier League ahead of him, and I think that's the more reason why the coach will tilt towards him. Magui is just growing into the ranks, and you can't rely on a striker that is just growing in a big game like
especially this. To start the league.
Yeah, to start the league against the best team in the land. So I think if I was in Maresca's shoe, I would start Jackson too.
Okay. Yeah, until Chelsea can get a better striker. An experienced striker like Osimhen, I don't think Go is a backup striker. Even with Jackson here, he's still going to be a backup striker.
Back in plays, Manchester City looking for that second goal this first half. Yes, that might just be the chance for them to get that. But Chelsea defense line block that off there. And the long one straight. Chelsea looking to initiate and look for that first goal in this their own first goal of their own in this first half. Manchester City attacking right now, and we're straight into the second minute of additional time. It's 5 minutes additional time being
That's
added
a foul.
by the referee.
Oh no, the referee didn't give the foul.
It's not going to be a foul. And Chelsea
That should be a foul.
Right now, looking for that equalizer. With the get into this first half, Lavia with the ball.
Actually, give him the ball
straight into the hands of Chelsea teammate. Chelsea attacking right now from the right side of the pitch. There, sends this into the box there. Enzo Fernandez on the ball there. That's it's going to roll out from the Chelsea players. And the referee says no, that is not going to be a penalty. And the Manchester City goalkeeper rose and picked that up.
You know, Enzo has been falling up and down all over the place, even when nobody touched him. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. He was all over the place just looking for a dive. I think he must have visited Neymar while he was on midterm or on season break. Look at him. He's been falling down. This is like the third time he's been rolling in the team.
Had his hands around his leg there.
Oh, come on. The hand was on his leg because he was falling over.
That's going to be the biggest problem. Hope he's not injured.
I think he's twisted his ankle.
I think he's not the best going forward. Going forward is not. I prefer Kopama in that role he's playing. Yeah, because the Kopama will do better with what he does. It's just bringing on the Madrid and shift Kopama into that role. I think it's better for me.
I think it will be better.
If he's not playing well, just substitute him.
Just bring in somebody else.
Enzo, we saw him last season that he's not the best playing close to the number 9. He's best when he's at the heart of the midfield. And with the formation he's playing today, he needs 2 guys to check the runs of the Man City guys because they are playing 5 ahead. So that means it's all attacking. So they need numbers defending too for Chelsea. So I think with that, be that as it may, Enzo Fernandez should eat it up and beat it. He needs to start playing football.
Okay, let's go straight into the match. And the match statistics is Chelsea were having the better share of ball possession, 53% of the ball, but that is not what really matters. It's the goal that matters in this encounter. Manchester City having just 47% of the ball. 1 big chance to Manchester City in this game, 0 big chance to Chelsea in this first half of this encounter. As the game has restarted, and looks like Enzo Fernandez is okay to continue this game straight into the hands of the Manchester City there. And they have been trying a lot to get the ball to Doku and Savio. It looks like those are the danger men for Manchester City in this game. Wow.
I think
that's my just very chance for Chelsea there. Christopher Nkunku, what will he make out of this? The chance for Chelsea to go back in this one. But Christopher Nkunku couldn't get it into the back of the net. Still Nkunku in ball there. Will that be a penalty? The referee says no. And still won't give that to Chelsea. Says the players are going down too easily there. Still Chelsea in possession. Lavia with the ball there. Returns it to Marco Correa. Correa finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo with the ball there. Tries to beat his man. Finds around, finds Levi Kowi with the ball there, and Chelsea cooling the tempo of that game there, finds Lavia, and that is the end of the first half. It's Manchester City at halftime 1, Chelsea 0.
Now, Shagun, you will observe that during this game, Chelsea seem to record more possession than City.
Even big chances.
Now, more possession than City, because Chelsea has actually been playing the ball around. And they've had a better hold of the ball, even in the City's half. However, City is playing a different tactics. They're not playing what their traditional tactics of passing the ball around in the midfield. They're actually playing straight directly to the wings. They've been playing from the flanks. In fact, De Bruyne most of the time is actually out of the game, except 1 or 2 occasions where they give him the ball in the center. But it's been going to Doku, Savinho, and it's been going that way. And each time they get the ball, they are pressing towards the attack. They are not playing around. They don't do that back play thing again, actually, in this game. So the pressure has been coming on more of Chelsea's defense, with less possession on City and more pressure on the penalty area of Chelsea.
And I think Pep Guardiola must have studied a lot of Spain in the Euros. Because I think that's exactly
what Spain played
at the Euros. Spain orchestrated the tiki-taka in conjunction with Guardiola. So a refined one. Because if you check last season, it looked like the tiki-taka is beginning to drop. Like, it's beginning to reduce in the patronage, whereby people, they already know. So when you look at the way Fuentes actually blended the wing play into it with inverted wing players, wing forward. Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. That's where you see Doku and Savio inverting into this game. When you check it, that's why you see Cucurella suffer a lot in this game. And even it's just that Gusto. See, for me, I think when his games comes, I think Gusto should still keep playing because that guy is one hell of a right back. That's the only reason why the pressure was not too much, because Gusto has been able to contain Doku to some extent, but Cucurella is struggling, but he's still finding his way to make those blocks run into the spaces. But in the second half, I think Chelsea needs to do something about those ones.
And you know what I think will happen in the second half? City is going to use more of Bernardo Silva in the second half. So you're going to see Bernardo Silva teaming up with Savinho on the flanks, on the right side. They're actually going to double more Cucurella, because it's obvious that Cucurella has, in a way, stopped. He's been able to check Savinho from going behind the defense line. So he's going to use more of Bernardo Silva, who we know is a very sneaky player, and who we know can deliver not just passes or final ball, he can also deliver the goals. So De Bruyne is going to actually, because there's no eye on De Bruyne right now, people have actually, Chelsea has actually left him. It's not a potent, it's not dangerous in this game. But we know what will happen when you allow De Bruyne just 1 inch.
And talking about that goal scored by Manchester City, Erling Haaland, that goal is the difference between both teams at the end of the first half, at the end of a beautiful 45 minutes we've seen. I'm looking at that goal being scored, on the way, Erling Haaland find it easy to penetrate through Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwill.
Yeah, that word penetration is actually deeper, but let me use the word walk through Levi Colwill and Fofana right there. But when you look at it, I think we have a call. So
okay, we have a caller on the.
We lost that.
So
we hope you come back.
The caller. Okay, we have him back calling on the program. Hello, good afternoon. Your name, please, and where are you calling from?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Bernard.
Mr. Bernard. Good evening, sir. Good evening. We got the Premier Sport Fan Center.
Good evening.
And fortunately,
how is everything going there?
Everything is going well. My team, Manchester City, I won't go up against Chelsea.
Mr. Ben is denying Chelsea.
I'm watching the game, but you know one thing, I am actually not disappointed by Chelsea performance so far, even though they are one go down.
Yeah. We are all impressed. With the performance this first half.
You know, their game is awesome. Playing with Man City and keeping position with them it's something great. My problem is Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah.
We should sell that guy. Actually, maybe dash that guy to. We should dash him to somebody.
So, what do you think the correction should be coming into the second half?
I think they should remove Nicholas Jackson.
And who is he going to bring in, for Christ's sake?
I mean, see, what is his name? The other new guy that played during the preseason.
Magui.
Yes. They should put that guy, or they should actually put Nkunku to play as a striker. Because this guy, what is his name? Nicholas Jackson. The guy is, now I know that we have a flop. Obviously, the guy does not. I mean, he doesn't work it. He's very greedy. He's too selfish, and that's why Chelsea is having problem. We should be at least 1-1 or 2-1.
Mr. Ben, did you stumble on the story that Chelsea is about to reward him for the wonderful season he had last season with a new contract? I think with a pay rise.
He had a good season last season.
He had the wonderful season.
Yeah, 14 goals.
He had the terrible season. As far as I'm concerned.
EPL,
Mr. Ben, your take. Last season for Jackson.
Actually, I I don't think he has a wonderful season last year. I think he tried. He's on average. But looking at how much Chelsea paid for him, we are expecting more. We deserve more. And there's one thing with him that they need to correct. The fact that he only want to be the one to score the goal. You see, that thing, the coach should be able to correct it, and that's why Man City is different. He's like 20% chances of scoring. But there's somebody who have 95% chances of scoring. He will not pass the ball.
Yeah, he won't. That's a big issue.
Because he could actually have given that ball to Cole Palmer, and the story would have changed. It was in a better position.
So that is what they need to work. They need to tell him, and it's bad.
Yeah. Really, really bad.
They can't play and get anything. They can't get anything out of it if they don't change that thing. And that is the problem he has. He wants to be the star boy of the game.
But Mr. Ben, don't you think
being a star boy is not just scoring the goal, it's creating those chances. I think Cucurella has been awesome in this game, even though he's small. The guy has been great in this game.
And it's been very busy too.
The first half, he's the man of the match for the first half.
He really did a lot of work on Savio because Savio came in handy. But Mr. Ben, what would be your take, Chelsea Osimhen saga, after this thing we saw today, first half already? Don't you think Chelsea should be on their tracks in getting Osimhen as soon as possible?
They should get Osimhen. Obviously, they have everything that it takes. The only thing they don't have is a striker. Even though our defense is a little shaky. But if we have good striker, did you know that at least this game is going to be down by 2-1?
Yeah. Yeah, because those
but we don't have a striker with Nicolas Jackson. We don't have a striker. Looking back,
Savio really suffered Cucurella.
Okay, Mr. Ben, what are your expectations for the second half?
Well, I think they will go back watch the game. They didn't play bad actually. To be frank, I think they were position-wise they were 54. The position they didn't play bad. Their playing is good. It's just that they need a scorer. They need somebody who is going to score the goal. And the way I see, what is his name, Nicolas Jackson, is not going to score. It's either they have to work something around Kopama. It will help. But it's Nicolas Jackson trying to score the game, and they are blocking him everywhere. Okay. So that is the problem. If they remove Nicolas Jackson and put somebody there who is going to work with the team, I think Chelsea have a better chances of even winning the game. Okay, but with Nicolas Jackson, I don't think we're going anywhere.
Okay, we'll be waiting to see what's going to happen in the next 45 minutes of this game. But Mr. Ben, you can call us on Zoom before the end of this match so we can see your facial reaction to what is happening at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. I want to see your face and see your facial reaction. So do try to call us on Zoom. And to our viewers, you can also Zoom. You can call us on Zoom on the program. So let us see your face and let us see your reaction. How is that face looking like? If you're a Chelsea fan, if you're a Manchester City fan, or be it Arsenal and Manchester United fan. I know the banter is going on there, but we have a Chelsea fan in the studio, and for him, I pray that banter there won't be any banter at the end of this game. Chelsea will come back because of Yemi and Mr. Ben. Thank you so much, Mr. Ben. I'll be waiting to see your face on the Zoom call.
All right.
Okay, sir, and we'll be waiting for the second half. And you heard that from Mr. Ben also talking about what's he called? Talking about the Chelsea striker Nicolas Jackson. Yeah, he will always be the talk. He will always be the talk of everybody.
Right. Chelsea lost FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah,
because of Jackson.
Because Jackson couldn't take his chances.
Carling Cup, Jackson messed up.
So the question is, why hasn't Chelsea prioritized getting a striker?
That question I cannot answer.
So Chelsea has a problem. Prioritize getting a world-class striker.
The only problem, Chelsea was, I think, one of the top teams that created most chances that season. The only problem why Chelsea didn't get into the Champions League spot is conversion rate. Terrible conversion rate. Nicholas Jackson was only second to Nunes.
Okay, we'll come back to that. On the street is our correspondent, Solomon Igberenwe. He's on the street there talking to Chelsea fans, and not just Chelsea fans alone, every other fans who are outside there who want to talk about this game. So we'll be joining Solomon on Zoom, so he can tell us what the fans are saying on the street.
Yeah.
Okay, we're waiting for Solomon to talk to us on the streets of Lagos and tell us what the fans are saying about the Chelsea game. Solomon, how are you doing? Okay, we're waiting to reconnect to Solomon. While we're still waiting for Solomon to join us on the Zoom, let's talk about Manchester City also. What are your expectations?
Can you hear
What
me?
are you expecting from Pep Guardiola and his boys?
How I know Guardiola to be a dynamic player.
Check one with you. Can you hear me?
Okay, Solomon, you are with us. We can hear you, Solomon.
All right, that's nice. Right here, you can see it is a crowd feel. A lot of people enjoying this beautiful match. One of the big match for the week, Chelsea versus Manchester City. 1-0 in favor of Man City. And you can see the Chelsea fans are disappointed. Some of them are saying the referee, Anthony Taylor, is not fair to them because they had chances, a lot of penalty chances there, but it was not given to them. And here with me, I have an Arsenal fan who today say, from today is a Chelsea fan because Manchester City has deprived them from winning the Premier League consecutively twice, the last 2 seasons before this one and the last one. So, it's one man Ekomong, that is his name. One man Ekomong. So, what do you have to say about this match that's going on right now?
The match has been interesting, but I think Chelsea need to improve. That Mr. Jackson, the player, needs to be checked, needs to be changed. He has not performed so well. I think the coach needs to change him and bring somebody that is more proactive. Again, not seen anything he has done so far. Jackson needs to be changed. Second half.
All right, you can hear Mr. Ekomong. I call him. He's saying that Jackson should be changed, and that is not his only view. You can see thousands of Chelsea fans here. They are so disappointed with Jackson right now, and they are wondering what is wrong with him. And some of them are saying, "You should go and check his village people, what they have actually done to him, that he could not find the back of the net." You know, right now. So, Mr. Ekomong, you know, the way the match is going, do you see Chelsea coming back?
Yes, I see Chelsea coming back. Seriously, yes. And I want Chelsea to win.
All right. And
It's the fan.
all right, I see a lot of Chelsea fans here. They still believe in the team, but they just say one thing is missing in the Chelsea squad. That is the finishing, and that is Nicholas Jackson. Everybody in the name of Nicholas Jackson, but some other are saying it is the referee Anthony Taylor that has not done justice to this match. They had 3 chances of penalty, but it was not given to Chelsea, and that is their complaint so far. And you can see everybody here still happy. Even the Chelsea fans, they are happy with the changes they have seen from last season to this season. The team is playing very well so far, so good. So, Mr. Ekomong, what is your final? What's your prediction for this match today?
Chelsea win 2-1.
Okay, you can hear him. He said Chelsea win 2-1. You can see him. He said, "Ekomong, one man Ekomong, one man Ekomong." He's saying 2-1, and he always talks like a sister. So thank you very much. All right, Yamite.
Yeah.
Yamite, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. You are the only Chelsea fans right there in the studio right now. I can see.
Thank you, there is the only Chelsea fan in the studio.
It's very Jesse. It's very Jesse. And some of the fans here say he's showing in your face that Chelsea is losing. They say you should smile more, very, that Chelsea is going to win.
No. See, as a typical natural Chelsea fan, it's only normal for my veins and my body to react to any stimulus that is happening at the Stamford Bridge. But be that as it may, I'm proud of the Chelsea team. You see, the Arsenal match, the last game against Man City, the ball possession was 27% to 73 in favor of Man City. If you check the ball possession today, Chelsea has done very well. So I think Chelsea can come back this second half. We pray that the village people hunting down Nicholas Jackson, we actually leave him to do the job today.
Okay, Solomon, we have to go back for the second half of the match between Chelsea and Manchester City. We'll come back to you at the end of 90 minutes to see the reaction from the fans outside here. Also, thank you so much, Solomon, while we enjoy the second half of this encounter.
All right, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, yes, that's our correspondent, Solomon Igbenwe on the streets of Lagos. I'm talking to the football followers outside. I've also talked about Chelsea as at the end of first half. Everybody's complaining about one man. It's Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson, right there. The topic for the first half.
I think we should focus a little bit away from Nicholas Jackson and look at other things that the guy can bring to the table.
Okay, sorry, we also have another caller on the program. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and please, where are you calling from?
My name is Abidemi calling from Abuja.
Abidemi Aluko. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I tried reaching your number, but nobody was responding.
Yeah, we're responding to a call at the time your call came in, so we are so sorry, Abidemi.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah, we saw the first half between Chelsea and Manchester City, and you're a Manchester United fan. I'm very sure you are so happy seeing Chelsea losing to Manchester City.
If Chelsea is losing, I don't know why they are not. They need a striker in that front line.
So are you also of the belief that Nicholas Jackson is a big problem for Chelsea?
Nicholas Jackson, let's say he's a front man to me, he's a front man striker. But I don't know how Nicholas Jackson has not been scoring so far. Anyway.
Okay, it's the start of second half, and Manchester City happen to be your rival as a Manchester United fan. Are you waiting for them? Are you rooting for Manchester City to win this against Chelsea?
I guess so. I'm rooting for them to beat Chelsea.
Okay.
Man City.
All right. So
yes.
a brother in need is a brother in need. All right. Okay, that is no problem. Please do call us at the end of 90 minutes so you can give us your reaction after the match. Bidemi Aluko.
Okay, I think it's 3-1 to Man City.
Okay.
3-1.
3-1 to Manchester City. No problem. Yemi is not really happy with that scoreline.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Yemi said he's happy with the scoreline.
It's a free word.
It's a free word.
I didn't say I'm happy. I said it's a free word.
What that means
English language is one of the languages to speak easily. You speak English language a lot. But reality
and what he's saying is it's not affected by the outcome.
Okay, Abidemi Aluko. We'll see you at the end of 90 minutes.
All right, sir.
Okay.
I'm watching it too.
All right, thank you so much. Again, that is Abidemi Aluko calling from Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. The start of second half also in that game between Chelsea and Manchester City. Going straight to our comment section on and yes, no chance for Chelsea, but trust that man, he won't be getting to that ball. Looking at our comment section, we have Solomon Joseph, who shouted Jackson. I'm very sure that was at the first half when Jackson lost that beautiful chance. And we also have Yinka Leke Adegbui, who says balanced game so far from here. Yes, it has been a balanced game, but Manchester City are leading in that encounter 1-0. And away from that to Ikene, where Remo Stars and ASFAR are playing. Remo Stars are currently leading 2-1, and that game is in the 86th minute. And back to our focal match, that is the Manchester City against Chelsea. That game is currently in the 51st minute, approaching the 52nd minute, and it's still 1-0 Manchester City leading. Courtesy that goal from Haaland in the first half, and Manchester City made a substitution coming into the second half. Shots there.
That was so close.
That was a good save from
Robert Sanchez there. Haaland
that was
looking for a
so close.
second goal, and this is what they call a striker. This is what wins you the league.
Take a
when
look.
you have a hungry
One time.
striker, a striker who is not relenting. He just won the ball into the back of the net.
Yeah, it just, the expected thing to do. When you get the ball in that dangerous area, you don't have time.
You don't even think.
You just put it.
Take a shot.
You make the decision before the ball arrived. Not that you now get the ball. It's as if you are blank, like
Jackson.
Yeah.
No, like Jackson.
Okay, at the start of second half, Manchester City substituted the injured Sevilla, and as Phil Foden, who had a not really good performance at the Euro 2024. I'm very sure Yemite will be hoping that he continues with that form in the second half against Chelsea. Still 1-0 in the 52nd minute of the second half, and right now it's Manchester City who are enjoying the better share of possession, coming all out against Chelsea, looking for that goal. And it's that man we just talked about, Phil Foden on the ball there, returns it back into midfield. Manchester City in possession. Lewis there returns the pass there. Yes, Manchester City, that is the former Chelsea player there. Kovacic on the ball there, finds his teammate Ruben Diaz on the ball there, tees up back into the hands of Matteo and Kovacic. Kovacic finds Akonji on the ball there. Akonji coming out from Manchester City, finds his teammates on the ball there, couldn't keep possession. Manchester City back defending against Chelsea and sends the ball back into the hands of the goalkeeper Anderson with the onrushing Nicholas Jackson, but Anderson actually clears his line and is out for a throwing to Chelsea.
Yeah.
We've seen the start of second half. We've seen about 7 minutes of action in the second half, and it looks like we've continued from where we stopped in the first half.
Yeah, we've continued. That's how it looks.
Actually, what I think now is Chelsea has started pressing again. However, City has had the better share of this game in the second half. They've had 2 good chances in the 18, and as it is, City has actually shown a lot of candor. They have brought quite a lot to play. Shots have been fired at the goalkeeper, and Sanchez has had to use his extraordinary goal-saving prowess more than twice in this game.
Okay, I'm back in play right now. As Manchester City, Doku on the ball there, but couldn't get off hold of the ball there, and is out for a throwing to. Is it throwing or is it going to be a free kick to Manchester City? Look at that chance. Oh,
I think that
was Wesley Fofana bringing down the goal scorer.
Chelsea actually missed that guy. He's one hell of a defender. Possession, play, defending.
Wesley Fofana?
Fofana, yeah. Fofana. One hell of a defender. When he's fit, he can run down the line. The energy. He can double up on the right hand of the defense.
Oh, I thought the referee was going to go there.
Yeah, I think it's a free kick too.
Yeah, that's going to be a free kick to Chelsea in that moment there.
And that's the good medalist in you.
Okay. You can say that again. Yesterday we were not in the studio, but we saw Barcelona came from behind to defeat Valencia yesterday, 2 goals to 1.
It was a very happy moment. It was a very happy moment for some of us. And we saw Lewandowski bagging a brace in the first game of the league, and he getting the MVP, which is a good encouragement for the 34-year-old going to 35 now. Lewandowski has been pretty challenged with goal scoring, especially since the advent of these young guys. Yamal has taken the lead.
Fofana. You see the pace.
Yamal has actually stolen the show from him since the young man came on. And it was good seeing Lewandowski getting some confidence back from yesterday's game. And it was a good start for Barcelona too. Kind of message has been sent to the Spanish capital. Let the Madridians, both the Athletic Madrid and the other side of Madrid, understand that even if Barcelona doesn't have these world-class players, with these academy boys, they can still pull some tricks out of the hat, really.
And are you saying that from the confident part of you, or just from the faithful side?
And Barcelona has quite a number of substantial injuries. De Jong is still out. Araujo is still out. Gaviscoin is Gaviscoin is still out of the game, and we're also looking at getting a striker, a winger, to join the team. Barca is also still looking for a replacement for Busquets, which we have been looking for since the time Busquets left. And of course, Zubimendi has decided not to come to Barca.
I saw a young guy play for Barcelona yesterday.
I think that was
Casado.
Casado,
wow, fantastic.
Casado was very good yesterday. Was in a good form. But what will he do when he faces top class players?
Like Real Madrid.
like he's facing Tony. What's his name? Okay, Cruz is out of the league now.
Chomeni.
You have Chomeni, you have Camavinga, you have Valverde there.
Shoot Bellingham.
Bellingham, and now Mbappe. Oh.
We'll be here for the first Clasico.
Don't worry.
No problem. Let's get back in that game. Let's go straight to the CAF Champions League where Enugu Rangers, that's the defending champions of MPFL, also played their CAF Champions League qualifier match against Zilimanju of Comoros, and they went away to get a 1-0 victory, and that goal was scored in the 22nd minute by Uwumiro. That is the player for Enugu Rangers who got that goal for Enugu Rangers, and the victory are far away in Comoros Island. Comoros, sorry, not Comoros Island. Okay, back in play here in the game between Manchester City and Chelsea. The second half will still continue the same way, the same faction of the first half, and Manchester City coming all out against Chelsea, looking for that second goal. Will they be getting it? And here is Bernardo Silva, whips one into the box here, and easily caught out there by the Chelsea defenders. And right now, it looks like for the past 4 minutes has been Chelsea doing more of defending than attacking.
Yeah, Chelsea have been doing more of defending. With the way Man City is beginning to come at them, and it looks more like the coach is about to introduce Pedro Neto. I think that would be a good addition. Enzo, I think Enzo should be leaving for me. Kopama into that role, or maybe Nicolas Jackson. Maybe now switch a false nine. Nkoku goes forward.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure they're going to take out Jackson. Jackson has a shield. He has a juju.
It should be Jackson.
That's what's going out for Chelsea.
I told you.
The number 18, if I'm not mistaken, there. Kuku being withdrawn. I think this might just be a bad substitution.
On the coaches.
Because all I prefer Kuku moving straight to the top
number
striker.
9 instead of Jackson that has been wasteful. I don't know if
he has been part of this game.
Yeah, I don't know if the referee is watching the same.
I just told you, Jackson is using juju.
The coach, sorry,
the coaches. This guy paints his colors, he paints his hair according to his juju, and now he's back using them. Last season, throughout the season, everybody was clamoring for remove Jackson, take Jackson out, but he kept on featuring until the end of the season. He got 14 goals from the season, and he even eventually became one of those that will be awarded more contracts. He will possibly be signed till 2031 or 32 now by Chelsea, that is willing to give them a lifetime contract for doing nothing.
Yes, Cole Palmer attacking for Chelsea against Manchester City with this very chance for that Chelsea goal. And yes, still Chelsea in possession, a big shot there. Lavia taking that shot, but that's one try to Manchester City. Sales of right there. What a big block there from Rico Lewis. What a chance for Pedro Neto to get his debut goal. But that will be going to the back of the net. Good save there from Rico there.
Yeah, good defending.
Beautiful.
Good clearance.
Wow, that would have been a tapping for Neto.
Easy tapping, beat Ederson, beat the defenders. And that was a good way of setting the ball across into the box.
Beautiful, very dangerous.
Yeah, really dangerous. I think Neto will come handful. Just give us Osimhen. And the rest is history.
Okay, well, let's see if Chelsea will be getting one from this corner kick, and it's a corner kick for Chelsea in the 60th minute of the second half. 1 hour of football already at Stamford Bridge, and still Chelsea trailing by a goal to 0. Trailing by a goal to Manchester City in this game. Manchester City coming out to attack right now. That is Jeremy Doku. He has one man to beat and finds himself in the box. Tries to tease up Erling Haaland, but that will be getting to Erling Haaland. Easily blocked here by Romeo Lavia, the former Manchester City youth product. And yes, Chelsea coming all out here in the midfield and finds Cole Palmer on the ball there, who is now playing more centrally for Chelsea. Tries to tease up Pedro Neto there. Lewis was doing the necessary block there, and is back in place. Chelsea were back in possession, looking for that equalizer this time around.
Yeah, looking for that equalizer is what Chelsea is doing right now. Cole Palmer now playing more centrally for the Chelsea setup. I think that substitution is more about tweaking the formation a little. We can see that Cole Palmer's left that right wing, and I think this other guy will maybe switch, have a free role, Gusto, on that right wing to operate forward. But be that as it may, Pedro Neto into the game, I think he has had an effect on this one.
Yeah, there's a good cross there, but the finishing wasn't there, and still Chelsea been played there. Jackson!
Again. Jackson
Justin still finding out to put that into the back of the net.
No, but that was a good attempt.
Big save from the goalkeeper.
Let's not take it from the guy.
Okay.
That was a beautiful attempt. He actually put himself into that ball, but for the prowess of Ederson,
injured.
He has to blame something for not
never
scoring.
gets injured. But good cross there from Pedro Neto. What a chance for Chelsea to come back in this one. But Jackson couldn't put the finishing touch straight into the hands of Ederson there. And that was a good reflex. One. Finishing block there from Carvalho.
Wow. Just place it a little.
That was not a chance at all. That was a reflex kind of thing. You just react. Just touch it anyhow.
You think in a split of a second as a footballer.
Don't even
and
think.
Erling Haaland can place that
score from there. Remember that goal he scored against Chelsea? The second goal he scored against Chelsea in that 4-4 draw. Yeah. That ball just came to him and with his body and his leg, everything, drag it into the net.
That's how you react.
Haaland is like actually.
He's on the best predictor.
You know these puppets that the guys play. Yeah. That's what it looks like to me, like a puppeteer, like a puppet. Just throws arms and legs and head. Even his neck can lengthen whenever he has to use it. Just comes out like.
No, but that's what makes it striker.
Like growth thrusters.
No, but that's not normal. Of the net. That's not the job.
Normal. That's like a cyborg for you.
Okay, back in place. Chelsea still looking for that equalizer against Manchester City. And you can join us in the comment section. Tell us what you feel about Chelsea and Manchester City in this encounter. Chelsea trailing 1-0 against Manchester City in this one as we are getting straight into the other side of 60 minutes in this game. 63rd minute already. Manchester City coming out right now. Kevin De Bruyne finds Jeremy Doku, who has been a menace in this game, but that menace has been contained by Malo Gusto, who has done a very good job on the right back position for Chelsea. Still Manchester City. I'm coming all out there. Akanji on the ball there finds Foden. And Foden comes inward for Chelsea. And since Savinho has left this pitch, I think Kukureya has had a bit of fresh air.
Yeah, he has had a bit of fresh air. Foden is not really running at him the same way Savi has been. And that shows why he has been able to advance more, really join the attack for Chelsea. You can see that some attacking are coming from that left wing for Chelsea. That was not as much as this in the first half. So
yeah, I think Savinho actually was giving him too much trouble. And Kukureya had to pray to God. God answered him. Or either he prayed to God or he did something. Because he has magic, like Merlin. Just be like, your leg. And the guy got injured and poof. They changed.
I don't think that
Kukureya. But you know, De Bruyne taking out a run for Manchester City. Finds Jeremy Doku. Doku comes inward for Manchester City. Cross into the box there. That's very chance, but that goes off wide up straight into the hands of Phil Foden. Foden with the ball finds Bernardo Silva, who returns it back to Phil Foden on the far left or the far right for Manchester City on the space there. And yes, still Manchester City in possession. Sends and takes it back there. And still Manchester City. What will they make out of this? Still looking for that second goal. Ruben Dias on the ball and finds his teammate of Vadoy there. Vadoy comes forward and returns it to Jeremy Doku.
Doku again.
Doku going 1-on-1 against Malo Gusto. Finds Kevin De Bruyne who tees up a cross into the box there with that very chance for a second goal for Manchester City. What a goal, but that won't stand. Lewis goal won't stand.
Oh, the referee blew his whistle before.
There was a kick on Levi Kowi.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks like the saving grace for Chelsea. Anthony Taylor is the referee tonight. Let's see that chance again. Look at that chest control there. One. There could have been a penalty there. Oh,
he brushed
Levi Kowi knee. Yeah. That goal might not be standing. And going straight to the comment section, we have Mary Olugbodi, who says make Chelsea sell that Baba guy called Jackson. He also say history always repeats itself against Chelsea and Manchester City. Okay, let's see what the history is. And it's full time at the Kenneth Stadium where Remo Stars has defeated ASFAR of Morocco. It promises to be a big return leg in Morocco. 2-1, yeah. It's
not a big result, but it's an advantage. 1 goal advantage is better than 1-1. When we go to Morocco,
whenever you go to North Africa, even to Libya,
2-1
is not an advantage. Don't frustrate Remo Stars.
No, but it's okay. At least it's better with one leg.
They start from the airport. You know, it will be an hostile environment. So.
Yes, Chelsea preparing another substitution, and that is
we are going to Casablanca, right?
To Morocco. No, that is ASFAR. I'll look for it.
Farabat.
Okay, Farabat. Okay, so wherever we're going, don't worry. We'll
yes,
take Ijebu things.
Farabat.
Yeah, our mothers and fathers will go with us. Remo will come out victorious.
And Dewsbury all being trolled. Hope that's no injury for Lavia.
I hope not. I hope not, because the decision was it could have returned last season, so they actually decided to let him rest and recover properly for this season. I hope he's not out. I sincerely hope that.
We just hope he's not out. And it looks like Kuku is not really okay being withdrawn in that game.
Of course, he's in the game. It would have been Nicola Jackson and put Nkuku up front. Nkuku, with that chance Nicola Jackson got, Nkuku will convert it. It's a snap of a toe. You just decide when, since you are looking at the ball, you have projected where it's going to. That's why your leg is there. You would have picked your spot right at that point in time. So why is he just wasting chances?
Okay, that's the reaction from the Chelsea boys on the pitch there as we are approaching the 70th minute of this account. 68 minutes gone in that game. Still Manchester City leading. Courtesy that goal from Erling Haaland in the first half, and Chelsea still looking for that response. They've seen quite a good numbers of chances to come back into this game, but all the chances have gone begging. Nicolas Jackson being the biggest culprits of them all.
I actually hope Man City will score a second goal, so we'll stop hearing all these hopeful conversations from Chelsea number 6 on the league table last season, without Premiership, without Champions League last season, and without Champions League this season, and they can maintain their peace because they are playing Champions League players 4 times in a row, Premiership leaders, and then they're still hoping it's Jackson that is the problem. You better buy Osimhen and bring in good players and buy good people that can play football, not unknown names, and hopeful. And then you have like 50 people in the squad. 50 people in your squad already. Presently, you possibly have 50. 45. You can even say it's 45. 45. Can you imagine?
Putting just to 45.
I just buying everything and just putting them there. One day your team will be bloated. I'm really sorry for you guys.
Manchester City currently in possession of the ball as we approach the 69th minute of this game. Just barely 21 minutes to go in regulation time. Still Manchester City leading 1-0. Would that be a chance for Chelsea to win that ball? But no, they couldn't get their leg on that. Still Manchester City returning it back to the goalkeeper Ederson. Yeah, mate. We have 20 more minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, 20 more minutes. I'm glad you used we. Because
no, I'm talking about we in the studio. We have 20 more minutes to go.
Yeah, I understand. So it looks like there's a switch. Kopama is now playing more
referee
as a playmaker. Now giving him free role to operate from any aspect of the forward line, and I think that will be an advantage. That foul on De Bruyne, Fofana, and it's so good to see Fofana look good.
It looks sharp. It looks sharp.
Looks smart.
Well, I've preferred Tosin Adarabioyo starting ahead of Wesley Fofana, but I think he has actually done a good job. What is going to happen to Disasi?
If you check, I think bench. If you check Fofana's first that main season at Leicester, you won't compare him to Adarabioyo. The gap is huge. The pace in this young man, there are only a few central back that can pace up Fofana. So he can drop in to the right back and also at the central back. So when you are switching to a 3 at the back, it comes in really handy. So he's going to play a lot of football under Enzo with this possession-based idea of football.
Okay, as all on the ball there finds the Chelsea team in Neto.
Thank you.
Returns back to all. Chelsea in possession there. Enzo Fernandez, the captain, finds Caicedo back to Enzo. Enzo with the ball returns straight into the hands of Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto comes in for Chelsea. And what with the former Wolverhampton player Abdul with that situation finds Enzo Fernandez. And Enzo Fernandez who kept that pass late finds Malo Gusto on the other side of the pitch, who returns back into the midfield, finds Caicedo back to his Chelsea teammate there, and still Chelsea attacking against Manchester City. What would they make out of this? Pedro Neto on the ball there, comes inward into the wing of Rico Nel, with still Chelsea in possession. Marco Correa wasting a cross into the box there, and the goalkeeper Anderson almost fumbled that. And that is Jeremy Doku finally in possession and builds at Manchester City, but
sells
sells it out to Chelsea. And he has a chance for Chelsea, all on the ball there, tees up his Chelsea teammates. So Chelsea in possession. Enzo Fernandez finds Marco Correa. Correa straight onto the wing, finds on Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the ball there, sends a cross, tipped into the box there, but to no man's land as there was no Chelsea player. And Vadoy will clear it off for Manchester City.
Yeah, it looks like Man City is now under pressure, defending with everything they got. And it's only a few times you see Man City in this situation. It seems Chelsea is doing something right.
You know, initially I actually mentioned that Chelsea this particular Chelsea team have been playing together for quite a while. They're blending well, and they have a coach that plays possessive football now. Yeah. And with that, they can actually hold their ground. But Guardiola is changing something, and he doesn't have his Rodri here. Let's not forget that part. That Rodri is a total change in formation. If he's present here, you can't control his midfield. Honestly, let's not take it from him, and that's possibly affecting.
But if
City
you check
right
the stats, second leg at the Stamford Bridge, first leg at the Stamford Bridge last season, the possession was close and Rodri was on the field.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like this.
Yeah, but
this is a breakdown of City's midfield. This is what happened in the first part of first half. City's midfield was down 47 to 53%. The first half, the first part of second half, it became balanced, and then now it's changing again. So Chelsea seem to be holding their own very well in that midfield, but
Manchester City.
But City would like to score.
De Bruyne
so they're not interested in holding in the midfield. They've been playing to score.
But that is actually the difference between Chelsea and Manchester City. You can see Manchester City coming all out. They look dangerous each time they come at Chelsea.
Yes. They look really dangerous. You know, they have guys who can actually one chance, one goal. The kind of Haaland, one chance they can convert it. Okay, there's Kevin De Bruyne with the killer pass instinct also. So
it looks like since on Lavia left at Chelsea midfield, it looks like something has been broken in that midfield.
But that's a wonderful interception. Beautiful interception from Fofana there.
And was missing in action for the whole of last season. Rico Lewis has been a
and he's a boy Chelsea fan from quite a young age. He grew up to love the club. Wearing the shirt is
that means he's wearing is actually
not like
wearing
some,
his
you know,
drinks.
Mark was a boy for Barca, but they couldn't keep him.
Yeah, they don't need him. They don't need small players in Barca.
But
you have Lewandowski, you have Paul Victor, and then we still have one of the Victors that we're not going to use from Brazil.
Right? Wasted 45 million.
We don't.
It's not only Chelsea that is buying riffraff.
Back and play there. Manchester City in possession of the ball, but Chelsea will allow that to roll out for a goal kick. And one man who is not playing today has to be Rodri. And how much has he been missed in this Manchester City starting 11?
I'm going to be honest with you. Rodri's presence in the midfield will not allow you to just keep passing the ball in that midfield. The guy is going to take hold of that midfield. He's going to put pressure on whoever is holding. Caicedo is not going to be having a free day controlling midfield here. Neither will Enzo. Rodri is going to sit on them. And he's a wonderful holder. He can distribute the ball beautifully well. De Bruyne is having a hard time now. He's not getting the balls as he usually gets. And look at David Silva. Both of them are playing up front. Rodri is supposed to be providing for these two, and it's obviously being missed there.
Okay, let's see if Chelsea will be responding back in this account as we're going straight into the last 15 minutes of this game. 75 minutes gone at the Stamford Bridge. It's still Chelsea trailing 1-0 against Manchester City. And let's see if Cole Palmer will be starting his own count this season against Manchester City. Jeremy Doku attacking on the far right, on the far left for Manchester City. What will he make out of this for Manchester City? Returns it back into the midfield, finds Vadoy. Vadoy straight into the hands of the magician Kevin De Bruyne there, where he turns it to Rico Lewis, sorry. Kovacic there, and finds his Manchester City. Akanji down straight into the hands of Phil Foden, where he turns it back to Manuel Akanji. Akanji finds Ruben Diaz on the ball there. And Diaz returns back to the goalkeeper, Ederson. 76 minutes. Manchester City is still leading 1-0 at the Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, Man City is still leading 1-0. And Chelsea has really brought the fight to Man City. But they've not really gotten that goal due to the Nicholas of the Jackson. Out of the field now, but we are yet to see Maguire. Now, this is one thing about a growing striker. You know, they can be easily pocketed. And it looks more like the Man City has... even when Jackson was on the field,
Doku will. I thought Doku was going to take a shot.
we could see Nicholas Jackson, but where is Magui since
coming in?
Since coming in, I don't know if it is Okrika that Barcelona sells so to Chelsea or something. But let's just see. Maybe it's Okrika they're bringing up at the Lamas.
Okay, yes, Chelsea going out to attack right there is Malo Gusto on the ball there. What will Gusto make out of this? Finds his Chelsea teammate. Kopama back to Malo Gusto in the box. A chance for Chelsea. But Manchester City clears their lines to Malo Gusto, and that should be going out for a corner kick to Chelsea. Kovacic with the last block.
Actually, clubs and people actually get what they want and what they deserve. Chelsea got Kirika from Barca because that's what they actually deserve, because that's their standard. They've been buying Kirika up and down, and that could be a penalty call, really.
No, natural position. Natural position.
Is that natural?
They're waiting for VR confirmation. Without
If
VR
Anthony
penalty,
Taylor doesn't want to be
that.
there, like, that's a
Anthony Jackson,
no penalties.
No penalty.
We'll go on.
Yeah, I think
Natural
that wasn't a
position.
penalty.
Jesus Christ.
No, his hand was here.
Yeah, his hand was there already.
His hand was here. He was running, trying to cover his face or something.
So his hand was already.
Which is normal.
No, it wasn't like he took his hand to cover the ball.
Yeah, some Chelsea fans sometimes when they're desperate, they start looking for bonuses. They start looking for upfronts. They start looking for anything at all. Awards. Just give us something. But it's not going to work here. You have to end it here.
Yes, Chelsea, Pedro Neto on the ball there. What will Chelsea make out of this? Looks to send the cross, but returns it back to all there. Dewsbury all into the middle of the park there. Finds Chelsea teammate, Chelsea in possession. And what will they make out of this? Enzo Fernandez finds his Chelsea teammate there. And Chelsea attacking right now against Manchester City. Manchester City defending with all their life against Chelsea. Pedro Neto in possession.
Wow,
beats his man, comes inward there.
Wow,
tries to shoot there, but easily defended there by the Manchester City defenders. And before the game, there was a statement, exclusive statement from the what's it called? Raheem Sterling Ernestine asking for clarity why he wasn't
left out.
He was left out of this game.
Yeah, maybe the coach will have his reasons. Maybe genuine or not.
No, but you want to ask me, where will Sterling fit in here? What's it going to do here? We have Gusto playing from there. You have Neto playing from there.
No, I think they're trying to.
And we still have Madueke. Sterling is aging.
Even Madueke is on the bench.
Yeah, but he's not left out of the team. He's on the bench. Sterling is aging. You have to look at the future.
They're about 28.
Sterling should be up to.
He should be around 28.
I think he's 28. I'm Sterling is 20. He came to Chelsea at 27 and he has only played one season.
Okay, so he's just 27, 28.
Oh, 28, 29.
But everybody's looking at players in their
He's
teenage
29 years old.
Should be 29,
Okay. He'll be 30 this year, December 1994. So he'll be December 30. It'll be 30 December. And that's Marco Correa, who is currently down there. And as that is a figure Enzo Mereshka really wants to see. I'm talking about another Chelsea player that has to be Chilwell, who Enzo Fernandez, so Mereshka said, if he wants to start, he needs to find another club.
But
is that not too blunt from the manager?
But I don't think it's too blunt. It's so that you avoid stories that touch. He's an English player, so the press won't take it easy on him. So he has told him before the season. So the English press will have seen that, he was honest with him that he was strong to get game time.
Well, this looks like a defensive substitution from Chelsea. Renato Viega being thrown in by left back being thrown into this game.
But you know,
like Marco Correa,
any right-thinking coach will not substitute Kukurea for anybody.
He looks injured.
He looks injured.
No, I mean for your starting lineup.
Okay.
Kukurea has been up for the last 2 seasons. He's been really, really up. He's up this game a lot from Brighton, coming down here, and he has virtually played all the matches he was fit for Chelsea.
They just brought him as makeup.
Did you see what he did for Spain?
And he took up the first role. They brought in him after this guy's injury. They brought him into the squad,
and then he commanded the jersey.
Took the jersey.
I was coming to it. I was even expecting Ganado, or what's his name? The Grimaldo, the Bayern Leverkusen left back, to be starting for Spain at the Euros. But took took Kukurea just one friendly match to convince the manager that he should be starting, and went straight into the Euros. And one of the best players at the Euros.
He was so up and doing, and
in the team of the tournament, left back, nobody
was so up.
Okay, 9 minutes to go in regulation time in that game between Chelsea and Manchester City. Magui on the pitch, but we've not really seen him, attacking for Chelsea. And that is one thing about Nicholas Jackson's presence. He might not score, but you always see him troubling the opponent's defense.
That's what we see.
I think we're in the 81st minute already.
81st minute, yes.
So
It's second right now.
10 minutes into regulation time, right?
9.
So we might not be seeing more than 1 or 2 goals in this game. And that will be dangerous for bookkeepers or bookmakers or
really, really dangerous.
Because I'm sure people will have put it on like 2.5.
Even at least 1.5.
1.5. No, I'm not sure we won't get 1.5.
Oh, we'll likely get 1.5 in this game. Manchester City
I think Chelsea or City will score 1 goal. One side should score a goal before the end.
But this fixture, coming towards the end, usually 80-something minute goals is consistent with this fixture so far. I think last 2, 3 or 4. But this one, I doubt it.
This is actually the time players make mistakes. They're tired, and then they just give the ball to their opponents, and they take advantage, get a goal out of nowhere.
Here's our Manchester City breaking out against Chelsea now, looking for that counter to get out the second goal.
Counter.
And that is Lewis on the ball there, finds Phil Foden, tries to tease in a pass to Erling Haaland, but that pass won't be getting to Erling Haaland. Chelsea attacking. Pedro Neto couldn't keep hold of that ball as he was facing, running more than the ball in that situation. Okay, looks like we'll be joining Egberenwe at the center, where Chelsea fans are ready, or the football fans are ready to talk about what is going on outside on the streets of Lagos. Solomon, over to you.
All right, Mr. Shego, thank you very much. And I can feel you guys over there. Yamait and the doc himself, the great analyst. I bless you all. And right now I'm here with Mr. Eze. Mr. Eze. And we have been discussing about the live match going on here between Manchester City versus Chelsea. And it has been, most of the Chelsea fans, they're feeling cheated right now. Because again, another moment of penalty was denied. And you know what it means. But some of them, they're feeling cheated. Because, some of them don't actually know some of the rules. But sometimes that's why we need to explain in the studio so that they will understand. But right now, they feel that it will have been a penalty, but it was not awarded to Chelsea, and most of them are shouting already. But here is Mr. Eze, and Mr. Eze, so far so good. You have seen the match. What's your take?
Well, honestly, Chelsea, they are playing below expectation. That's the truth about it. Though it's expected, because they are lacking strikers, and the coach, they're just a new coach. Probably, maybe in the next matches, then we'll start judging. But for now, this is their first match. And
Kovacic has just made it 2 for Manchester City, and the former Chelsea player, and we choose not to celebrate that against Chelsea, but it's Manchester City who has doubled their lead.
And then they have scored another goal. So it's like it's gone beyond redemption.
And you can see the reaction, but it's not loud because it's not Chelsea. 80% of the fans here, they are Chelsea fans, and some of them are not happy right now. But some of us are happy because we need goal. We need to see the moment. Yamait, I heard you in the studio. Congratulations. Hey, sorry.
Thank you very much.
That was a heroic goal.
Kovacic just made it too
powerful
shot. Right now.
The goalkeeper should be doing better.
Solo does the goalkeeper is the pivot player. What is Casedo doing not bringing him down there? That's just
Solo run.
That he's not on the yellow
Powerful
card.
shot.
Why didn't he take him down there? That's the job you should do. You bring him down there and get a yellow card. It's just the simple thing.
Up and doing.
It's academic things.
At the same time, we are
You now
just
leave
watching
Kovacic in
they
that
have
angle.
VAR, they have other
Powerful
things. I think they know it better anyway. So will not be here and be judging. But
I think VR is checking whether it's a goal or not.
it has not been judged.
There we go.
All right, you can hear
Just first.
Okay, Solomon. All right, so what has been the reaction from the fans there? I can see that there are a lot of Chelsea fans where you are. Hope they're enjoying the game. Yes, they might lose this game, but are they impressed by Chelsea performance?
Yeah, if you look at it, Mr. Eze, yeah, that's his own personal view. Yeah. But I've interviewed a lot of people one-on-one. You can see most of the Chelsea fans, they are happy with what Chelsea has actually brought to the field of play today. But what they are actually complaining is the finishing. That right now, this game would have been 3-2. Because Chelsea would have gotten like 3 goals, but they missed all those chances. And that is where they are having issues. And if Chelsea can, what they are all saying right now, that if Chelsea can work on their striker, they'll be good to go. They're good to go for the season. Right now, Maresca has actually proven not to be a very bad coach for a first match, a first competitive match for Chelsea, and played a big team like Manchester City, and giving good account of himself like this technically. And if you look at the way they played, you can see commitment. Unlike last season, where you see Chelsea players are looking so they're not fighting. The fighting spirit is not there. But right now, you can see the fighting spirit. They are all into the game. So that is the situation, Mr. Shagun. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Solomon. We hope you join us at the end of 90 minutes.
All right. Thanks very much.
Okay, Mr. Ben, wherever you are, we are expecting your Zoom call on Premier Sport Fan Center. Chelsea are currently trailing 2 goals to nil now. And it looks like it's the Sokwe Otilo moment. So we saw Todd Boyle walked out of the VIP box there.
Yeah, that's a sweet sight to see as a Chelsea fan. Because I don't know. The first signing I thought they would go for was the striker. Go through the preseason with the striker. Let him sink into that Chelsea way of playing. Now you now bring a striker that will still need 1, 2, 3 matches to understand. Now where's Maguire? He's lost.
It's not lost. It's in the game. It's in the pocket of the defender.
It's an Okika.
You have Diaz on him. You have Guardiola on him.
Barcelona.
And the likes of Akonji. What do you expect from Maguire? Maguire is just a 17-year-old guy who Barca didn't need, and they pushed down to Chelsea. Of course, you buy anything at Chelsea.
Barca wanted to extend his contract.
Of course, they know you buy anything.
They don't need him,
and Chelsea
extend
will buy.
His contract.
Yeah, of course, to get more money.
Yes, Manchester City coming all out
the longer
there.
The
Jeremy
contract,
Doku attacking on the right side there, and they're still looking for that third goal. Jeremy Doku battling it with Malo Gusto there. But Chelsea returns it back into the hands of Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne cooling down the tempo of play right now, and that is just what justifies this game. At the end of the day, Chelsea are doing the playing, Manchester City are doing the scoring.
Not just that, this game Chelsea did well. The problem was Jackson. It is annoying. I've played in a team before. I've played as the midfielder. If you are sending the pass to your striker and he's not scoring, it can be very frustrating. It will get to a stage you won't trust him again and you won't set passes to him. That's how it works. Then you try to eat it from far. That's how it works. So from the defense to the midfield, we'll be disappointed at Jackson. It is extremely obvious.
Yeah,
I love what City is doing
attacking
here.
right now, looking for that goal again. That is a technical foul from Moises Caicedo on Jeremy Doku. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester City in the 8th and 9th minutes. And yes, Caicedo gets in a yellow card from Anthony Taylor.
The yellow card you could have gotten and prevented.
You should have gotten that from that's before Kovacic got that second goal for Manchester City. Manchester City currently leading 2-0 in their opening game at the Stamford Bridge. A stadium where they failed to get a win last season, but this time around they are getting the win up comfortably against Chelsea. And it's Erling Haaland with the first goal in the 18th minute, and Mateo Kovacic with the second goal in the 84th minute of the counter.
Doku!
That is Doku walking through the Chelsea backline. Unfortunately, that goal that's only ending up as a goal for Manchester City. Chelsea breaking out right now, looking for that consolation goal there. Well, let's see if they'll be getting that. Doku's there.
I've seen what Doku just did there. I'm just in love with his gameplay. He has power, he has pace, and he's been giving them so much trouble there. He could have just gone for the goal already.
Yeah, he should have gone for goal there. That would have been the best option for Manchester City as Chelsea comes out to attack against Manchester City in the closing stages of this game. And here might just be a chance for Neto there. But shots won't threaten the Manchester City defense, and still Chelsea in possession. 90 minutes on the mark of 90 minutes on doors here. With Chelsea be getting one goal back in this encounter. Still Manchester City regaining possession, and that is the goal scorer with one back position for Manchester City there. Manchester City coming all out right now and looking for one more goal in this one. And it's Phil Foden who was brought down there, and it's going to be a free kick to Manchester City.
Yeah, free kick to Manchester City. 4 minutes remaining in this one, and it looks like Chelsea would be going empty-handed in this encounter. And as far as I'm concerned, deservedly, you spend over $1 billion or thereabout, you can't get a proper number. Now, who does that?
Chelsea. That can only be Chelsea.
Well, it looks like at the end of the day, probably they'll be falling to the the hands of Napoli.
Napoli now
They have
will
to do
now
their
up the
bidding.
price.
They have to do their biddings right
No,
now.
of course, this is very
Yeah.
good for the opener. So they will know their laxity. They will know they have to go all in and get a good striker. Osimhen is there. Samuel Morodion is not coming again. I think he's staying with
I love
Atletico.
that. I love he's not coming, please.
Maguire, Sam. My goodness.
I think it's better you guys just go for Osimhen, and that should reduce your sorrows a bit and your pains.
This Chelsea team is fine.
We
The
understand.
cutting edge, just bring a number.
Yes.
nine.
So that you'll stop
out of
explaining.
almost 5 chances or 6 that Jackson had.
Yes.
If he converted 3, what would be the scoreline?
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying. With an Osimhen, you will explain less.
That's not Chelsea back in possession.
You will explain
there.
less.
Malo Gusto with the ball there. And tries to send one into the box, but no. Valoy has the response to that, and he's going to go out for a throw into Chelsea. Chelsea takes the throw in and straight into the hands of the Chelsea player in the middle of the park there. And still Chelsea in possession. Oh, that
And it
is,
takes a shot. Oh no, it was from Chelsea.
again,
Oh,
straight
sorry,
into
Chelsea
the,
fans.
straight into
Please
the 90
don't
plus minute
demonize
there.
me.
We are straight in the 3rd minute of 5 minutes additional time. Let's see who is going to end up winning this game. It looks like it's Manchester City who are home and dry already. 2-0. The lead against Chelsea. Pep Guardiola and his boys starting.
You can see the expression
season
on
well.
Guardiola. Guardiola is telling them, guys,
Relax.
stop, come back. We don't want to kill these people. Please, don't attack again. Come back home. Home. We don't need the trophies. We have too many trophies already. The cabinet is full. Come back home. But sorry, they're injuring players
He
again.
has to be careful.
And
It's
he'll
not
get a
yellow card already.
card. I don't
Fofana, I think he's not.
How old
yellow
is
card,
Fofana
he's
now,
not-
really?
He should be around 23,
And,
if I'm not mistaken.
23,
He should be around
24.
23, 24. Let's see.
He has
He's
the
23
potential.
years old. Yes, 23. Yeah, without injuries, he's a good player, no doubt. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a losing start for Enzo Maresca at Chelsea. Expectedly, according to Yemite, I wasn't expecting Chelsea to lose this. I was expecting them to get a draw against my Manchester City, and that is Joku trying to get one over Cole Palmer there. You have to look at that reaction and that change of pace there from Jeremy Doku. There's a throw into Manchester City. Former Chelsea player Kevin De Bruyne is going to take this throw in for Manchester City. Takes it to find Erling Haaland, and the Bolton playing it around the Chelsea line. Just happy to waste the remaining 2 minutes of this encounter. It's going to be a clean sheet for Ederson, the Manchester City goalkeeper. And yes, Chelsea breaking out, looking for that one goal to cancel out that 0 on their scoreline. But it looks like this game is destined to end this way. Should there be a goal, it might just be Manchester City getting the 3rd goal in this encounter, straight into the 5th minute of additional time.
Yeah, straight into the 5th minute of additional time. It is goal level. Go with the ball right there. We find his teammate down the left. And there is Chelsea trying to lick their wounds at the center of the midfield right there. Kopama get this one and send that pass straight to Malo Gusto, who will try to bend this into the box, but straight to the opponent. And Chelsea wins this one back. Level Cowell will link up Pedro Neto down the left. And I think this Pedro Neto would have been better on the right with his pace. And a shot from Enzo Fernandez. But
Solved by
Ederson saved
a
that
wonderful Brazilian.
Well, that's actually a good shot from Enzo there. But straight
Yeah.
at the goalkeeper.
Week 1.
Yeah.
It wasn't so weak.
It
It wasn't so weak.
so weak.
It wasn't so weak.
But just went direct after
Yes, it was straight at
Henderson
him.
there.
Some
Okay,
other
yes.
keepers will have bolded that.
We're going straight into the last 10 seconds of this game. I think after the 95th minute, there's no point adding more seconds to this encounter between Chelsea and Manchester City. It's currently 2-0 in the dying embers of the game.
And that's it.
And its final whistle, Manchester City defeated Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. 2-0 it ended for Pep Guardiola. One more time, defeating one of his boys, Enzo Maresca. Mr. Ben, how are you doing? Okay, while we're waiting for Mr. Bain to join us, I'll be 2-0. The Duck, and that is the full-time result.
Yes, initially we actually thought Chelsea would come out fighting. They came with all the guns blazing. They went for it. They went for the jugular of Man City. But the thing about champions, if you watch wrestling a lot, you actually kick the champion, you beat them, you get them down. I think we have Mr. Ben on the line.
Okay, Mr. Ben, welcome back. This is the full-time result. Chelsea successfully lost 2-0 against Manchester City.
Well, it is not surprising. I think they tried. It's just that we didn't have what it takes to put the ball behind the net.
Okay, yeah, I can see your facial reaction.
So, yeah.
It looks like you're still
I'm not really mad at them. They played, at least in terms of possession. They tried, but they deserve even a goal in this game.
Yeah, they deserve a goal. And we saw the owner, that's the Chelsea, the president talking about Todd Boyle. He left the VIP section at the end of the game, before the end of the game. And his facial reaction wasn't really looking good.
That means he need a striker. He should go and buy a striker. They have spent so much money. I don't know why they couldn't get a very good striker. That is the problem. They have everything. They just need somebody who is going to put the ball behind the net. Osimhen is there. He spent 1.something billion. He should go and spend how many million and take the boy.
Okay, there's still days in the transfer market, and it's really going to be a big battle between Chelsea and PSG right now. Even between Chelsea and PSG, because PSG lost Ramos.
PSG is actually dropping. PSG is dropping. Yeah, they are dropping out of the run anyway.
Okay.
But Chelsea have an edge because of Lukaku. If they sell Lukaku, because I understand it's a two separate deal now. They are not swapping anymore. So if they sell Lukaku, they have the proceeds from Lukaku. Actually, they can add it up to buy Osimhen. It doesn't matter how much Osimhen is cost, because they need him. Okay. Otherwise, the 1.something billion they spend is for nothing with Nicholas Jackson. We don't have anybody.
Okay, but looking at it now, won't it be a panic buy going into the market tomorrow morning and putting the money on the table for Victor Osimhen? Because I'm very sure the owner of Napoli is ready to milk it.
Honestly, one of them.
I don't think it is. I think even before this game, I think Chelsea needed a real number 9. We don't have one. Actually, instead of using a Nicholas Jackson, I would use what is his name? Our number 9. What's his name?
That's Magui or Nkuku?
No. Who?
Magui or Nkuku?
No, not Nkuku.
Okay, that is
what's his name? No, not Magui. This one that is always prone to injury.
Is there any other number 9 at Chelsea?
Yeah,
Broja.
Broja, thank you, Armando Broja.
Okay.
I would rather use Armando Broja than to use. I'm telling you, than to use Nicholas Jackson.
So Jackson has fallen behind in that pecking order so much.
For me, Armando Broja is better. He touches sometimes in front of goal. Better. And Armando Broja is not very selfish like Nicholas Jackson. That is the problem. Nicholas Jackson might be good in his own way, but he's good in running around the whole place. But
okay, but that's the end of the match. Full-time, Chelsea lost 2-0 against Manchester City. What are the positives from this game?
I think the fact that they were able to match a Man City in terms of a position, it's a positive thing. Last season it wasn't like that.
True.
And I've seen other clubs like last season. After they plays against Man City, they were like 20-something% or 30%. So in terms of ball possession, nowhere close to Man City. And for Chelsea to play, this is the first game anyway. So for Chelsea to play and actually be above Man City in terms of ball possession, it shows that at least we're going somewhere.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ben. I'll take that positive note from you. But while we await the Conference League, where Chelsea will be playing against Savete of Switzerland in the qualifying stage. That is the next fixture before Wolverhampton in the EPL.
That shouldn't be this difficult, even though if it is it's a game. But I don't think that should be, with the quality of Chelsea. That shouldn't be difficult, but I think they should take. They shouldn't use the Nicholas Jackson. They should use another striker.
But right now, I think Nicholas Jackson has been impressing the coaches. He's been the number one in the choice for striker for quite a while now. Everybody has been clamoring for change of Jackson, but we keep seeing him dancing. One time he will change the color of his hair and he'll start scoring.
So this is this is the thing. Nicholas Jackson, it's like, that's why I said he's good, in his own way. But if you are playing a game of football, it's not just about you alone. That is where he's getting it wrong. And that is where somebody needs to talk to him. Because he's playing the game, he wants to be the one to score. This is my problem with him. There are other people who stay better positions than he did, but he won't. I will never pass the ball. That is not a team play. So if you want your team to win, you should be able to work with the rest of the player in the field, not just you. This is my problem with Nicholas Jackson. In terms of, staying at the right position, he knows how to find the spot.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how to score. And secondly, he's too selfish to play a team ball. This is not monkey pose. Regularly. What are we talking about? So you play with a group. So they need to, this is what they need to educate him or get somebody else to play the game. But even as it is, I think we need a real striker. Actually, we really need a striker. It can be a backup striker for all I care.
Okay, and talking about the midfielder, I saw Romeo Lavia with his first start for Chelsea in the EPL. Anyway, he was impressive. A lot of Chelsea fans were talking about that young man.
Yeah, he was. And actually, another person that actually changed the face of the game a little bit is Neto. When he entered, you can see, the energy he brings into the game, the way he pushes the ball, actually was another thing. So at least those by weren't bad. Let's see, it's just the first game. Okay. Let's see how the next one is going to be.
Yeah, the next one is against Wolverhampton in the EPL next week Saturday. What are your expectations? What changes do you expect Enzo Maresca, to bring into the starting 11?
I think Enzo Fernandez should play at the midfield with Caicedo. I don't think he should play him behind the striker. I think he should play at the midfield. And I think they should use another striker as against Nicholas Jackson, actually.
Okay. Any question from the guys in the studio?
Yeah, apart from Osimhen, Mr. Ben, which other striker do you think Chelsea can actually go for? And that will really solve the goal scoring problem Chelsea have?
Well, I think Osimhen is the only hottest player that is out there for sale at the moment.
That's
the other ones are actually behind the pecking order of our strikers. So you can't say because we're looking for striker, we should go and buy. Just like Doc is already having Chelsea that went to buy a leftover from Barcelona. But I think the guy is going to grow into the game. He's from the academy.
That's a good player, but Yemi decided to tag him Okirika.
Let him grow into the game. He just started. Yeah. So you can't roll him out.
And he's a young man. He's developing. He's a young player. But you can get Lukaku. Lukaku can be brought back.
Lukaku has proved that he can't do anything in Chelsea. Even himself won't want to come back.
I'm sure Lukaku is better than Jackson.
He's better than Jackson, if you tell me. Actually, I prefer Lukaku than Jackson.
Okay. So anything but Jackson.
He has one thing. Lukaku is big. He can muzzle people around, just like Haaland is muzzling everybody around.
Exactly.
Lukaku can muzzle people around.
For Chelsea.
He can hold
He's not
play.
interested.
He can actually hold play for somebody else
Either
to
he's
score.
interested or he's not interested. He's still a Chelsea player, so if they want him back, they bring him back.
Okay, we will be waiting to see what the boards are going to make. There's an offer on the table from Napoli. That is a 40 million pounds or 40 million euros, sorry, plus Casade and Lukaku for Victor Osimhen. But the difference right now has to be on the salary part for Chelsea. They are not ready to pay Victor Osimhen that 250,000 pounds a week.
They should pay him because he deserves it.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
if
And
you have to
look at
pay
the
Enzo, they are
the
paying
payment structure.
They are
If you
paying
look-
Enzo. They are paying Enzo almost 300,000. Why won't they pay him that?
And look at Osimhen.
Sterling is almost
Osimhen,
350.
Osimhen is a player that plays dangerously.
Sterling
And he
is
has a
collecting
short
almost 300,000
football
or
lifespan.
300 and something.
So he should get
That
all
is
his
one of
money
the
now.
reasons why they are trying to freeze out Ben Chilwell and Raheem Sterling now, because these players are earning on the other side of 300,000 a week.
And they are not delivering.
Yeah, but so
Even
with
Lukaku
people
is on
like
the other
that
side
you
of
are
300.
paying over 300,000, why won't you pay Osimhen 250?
Exactly.
You understand? I will pay Osimhen 300,000 every against all the players that they have there because Osimhen is a real striker.
Yes.
So what are they fighting for? How much were they paying Lukaku?
And Mr. Ben, if I have to add to that, Osimhen is actually a dangerous player. I don't see him lasting beyond the next 5 years in professional football because he keeps injuring himself. He keeps going for all the tackles, puts everything in, broken face, broken nose, broken leg everywhere.
So,
Another 5-6 years, that guy cannot play football again.
Osimhen is an African man, so he can break his leg till 30 or 30 something and then go to Qatar.
Oh no, I disagree with that. We were here when Messen had his injuries. We were here when Mokaro had his injury.
Technology
We were here when
is
Shegun Odegbami had their injuries.
Technology is not.
They are all Africans. Stephen Keshi.
Those are old. Those have gone. So now the way it works now, of course, you are a dog, so you should understand the type of medication that is now in the market.
No, I have no problem with that. What I'm saying is they should pay him best now that he can still play his fullest.
Yeah, actually, it looks like we're on the same path. I don't care if they pay him 300,000.
Exactly.
He deserves it because we need him and we need his services. So why not? If you are paying people like Sterling 300,000, why won't you pay him that?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ben. We've seen your reaction about the game between Chelsea and Manchester City. I'll be taking those positives, and I hope those positives will still be your positives come next week, probably when they lose against Wolverhampton.
I won't lose. I promise you, I can bet $100 right now. We won't lose that game.
I'm in for the bet. I am not putting the $100 on the table. You are putting the $100 on the table.
I promise you $100. We will win.
Okay, we'll be here in the studio next week.
All right, and some of
thank you
us
so much, Mr. Ben.
witnesses to this.
Giving me back the $100. Anyway.
No. You are the only one bringing the $100 to the table. I'm bringing 100 naira to the table. My own currency is naira here.
I don't catch you.
My currency is naira here, so I'm putting 100 naira on the table.
Well, I'm sharing two currencies, so I can decide to use naira if I want.
No. You can't use naira. So thank you so much, Mr. Ben, for joining us on the program.
All right, guys,
Really appreciate Mr. Ben.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be with us, Mr. Ben, calling us from the United States of America, sharing his reaction on the Chelsea against the Manchester City game. It ended full time, Manchester City 2, Chelsea 0. I'll be waiting for Solomon to join us from the streets of Lagos to let us know what the reaction is from Chelsea fans. Solomon, are you there with me?
Yeah, can you hear me, Shegun?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear.
You can see before the end of the match, there's a song we used to sing one by one. They don't go at the 85th minute, one by one. They started going, But what shall it profit a Chelsea's club that have Nicola Jackson that is excellent in position, that is accurate in speed, but he cannot finish. That is what most of the fans are saying right now. And you can see.
What do
No,
you
it's not
expect?
Chelsea. And you can see, hey, come on back again. He said he need to talk because he watched the match, 90 minutes of the match, and he was there. He was angry. He was furious. And hey, come on. 90 minutes has ended. So what do you have to tell the world about this match?
Disappointed in Chelsea, and I think Mr. Jackson is not living up to his expectation. And the referee, is passion. I don't think the referee is good. Taylor. Was a penalty or two penalties for Chelsea, and he refused to take the penalty, he refused to allow the penalty. I don't think that man is good.
All right, you can see he heard it from come on. He's talking about Anthony Taylor, the referee for the day. That it's like he already decided in his mind that there was not going to be penalty in this match because we saw a lot of chances, but no penalty. We remember right from the days of Mikel Obi, that always been like that.
Quite remember that.
You're right. All right, and you can see right now, even as I said before the match ended, a lot of Chelsea fans at the 90th minute they were already leaving because when their man scored the goal, against his former club, they were saying, Kovacic. Yeah, they were saying, you see, why did they allow him to go? But then he had to go, you understand? And that is the situation right now. You can see everywhere deserted. Those that are here are those who are neutral, some Man U fans, and you can see from Manchester City fans who are celebrating. There are a few, and some Barcelona fans, just like Doki. Your colleagues are here, Doki. Yeah, they can see them celebrating. They don't have issue with it because they are happy with Guardiola. That is the situation here.
Okay, thank you. I can see you're so much enjoying yourself because I can see your background.
We know he's also an Arsenal fan.
Enjoy yourself to the fullest. As an Arsenal fan, I know you are very much happy that Chelsea has lost today against Manchester City. Grab yourself a plate of catfish and enjoy yourself.
Let me tell you one truth about this match today. All Arsenal fans here are supporting Chelsea because their greatest rival is Man City. Yeah, so the enemy. So they are supporting Chelsea today. So me, I'm a neutral man. You know me, I'm very, very neutral. Yeah, very, very neutral.
Okay, thank you so much, Solomon, and thanks to Mr. Ecomog. We can see that Manchester City has really Ecomog Chelsea in this game. Okay, what about the other Chelsea fan that talked with us at halftime?
That's Mr.
Yeah, it's fine. Mr. Eze, yeah. You can see him, he's also disappointed. In fact, since the match ended, others were going, but I don't know whether there was glue on his buttocks. He could not stand up from his seat. And he's still seated there. I was saying, guy, can we go? Can we come and talk to him? I said, guy, I better come up for your job. I wanted to interview him. Say, I better come up for your job. Okay,
thank you so much, Solomon. You've done a very beautiful job today. Let me just console the Chelsea fan. Let me get him something to take there. Okay, I'm back to the studio. We've seen everybody reaction on the Chelsea Manchester City fan game. Sorry, a lot of fans, complaining about Nicholas Jackson. People wanting Victor Osimhen. Don't you think the pressure will be too much of Victor Osimhen?
I don't think getting him 70 million by Napoli is enough pressure. Lily 30-something million is enough pressure. And he had coped with those pressure. Napoli had not won Scudetto for 33 years. What more pressure can be more than that? And he coped with it. So yeah, I think he'll be fine. There was a time he was criticizing Napoli. He answered them on the field. So that's experience. They can't teach you. You have to grow into it. You cannot grow faster than another, but you have to grow into it. So I think he'll be fine.
Is a motivational speech there from the pastor himself. The dog before we leave the studio, and the positives from Manchester City coming into this game. While at the end of the game we saw a tweak of tactics from Pep Guardiola. He must have watched Spain so much at the Euros, because today we saw him playing more expressive, expansive football with his wings, unlike the typical Guardiola's pattern of football.
Yeah, as we earlier agreed, Guardiola is a scientist. He is not a regular coach. He experiments a lot, and he actually believes in tweaking things around. Even when it's working, Guardiola always says that you have to change it. Just change it a little. You can see what his right winger is doing for him right now. Salvinho is doing wonderful job there. Pushing the defense, and as much as possible, getting behind the defense. He neutralized, in fact, he made a mess of Cucurella in the first half. He was suffering. The guy was crying for help. literally. He stopped him a couple of times, but he had the better of him more times than he could stop him. And until Savinho had his injury, it wasn't fine at all. But the moment they took him out, and that's Guardiola for you. And because Rodri is not in the field today, he played another pattern with the kind of players he had. Ordinarily, he plays from the center, flows the ball around. Bernardo Silva is going to play with De Bruyne. Today, he avoided that movement. They played through the flanks. And yes, he will have been watching Spain play, but Guardiola that I know might have even designed the new gameplay they had in Spain, because he's always experimenting, he's always thinking. So let's expect a lot more from him, because that guy is a genius. And apart from being a genius, like I said, he's a scientist. He keeps taking risks, he keeps trying new tricks, and he has found out that most people will stick with normal working patterns than try new things. However, you surprise them when you bring in something different, and that's what he did today. So City is going to keep on doing what they're doing, and they have the money to buy great players too. But the mentality of the players matter a lot, which Guardiola is working on. He places players, he gives them playtime. Even the ones that he doesn't need, he still gives them playtime. Introduces young players, give them so much confidence, and they keep getting the results. So why wouldn't you want to play for that man?
Okay, yeah, my turn. Before we run away from the studio, do you take Arsenal up to the task this season?
I don't think so.
Okay, that is it from your mind. It doesn't take Arsenal.
No, not from a biased perspective. What killed Arsenal 2 seasons ago? What killed them last season? Proper number 9. Do they have it now? Do they have it now? That's just the answer.
And that's what City has.
Yeah.
That's
City
it.
always keeps
So
that
they
number
won't.
9.
They won't.
And Guardiola will always
I can
say
bet my
that
money on
is an
it.
option. It gives us depth. When you have a number 9, you can play from Doku, you can play from Foden, but a number 9 will give you another
Proper
option.
number 9 is automatic -2 from the opponent, because the 2 centre back will stay. They won't join the attack.
Yeah, but
that's how it
Arsenal
works.
has Jesus.
How many times did you see Fofana and Kowe up front?
They have Jesus.
He can't even start at all. He can't even bench
If he was that good, why did Man City go ahead for Haaland? If he was that good.
Well, it's a pleasure having you guys in the studio. We can have this conversation for the end of today, and we won't still end it. But it's always a pleasure having you guys in the studio.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, to our viewers, to the Chelsea fans, you have to take heart and you have to take something to keep yourself cool. And to the Manchester City fans, congratulations on your victory in March the 2024-2025 season. It's hotting up right now. Arsenal won yesterday, Manchester City winning today. So it shows that the battle to week 38 has just begun. And that's about how much we can take on today's watch along on Premier Sport Fan Center. Until we come your way again, it's bye for now.
Cheers.